Hey there, this is a response video to BluRay Anonymous. If you haven't checked out his channel, you really should. He just talked about the Friday the 13th movie that's coming out in 2015. So yes, there is a new Friday the 13th movie on its way. And Paramount has announced that it's going to be in 2015. Now, the movie will most likely be done by Platinum Dunes. That's Michael Bay's company. And as much as I thought Michael Bay's company really messed up what could have been a great start of a new franchise with the Nightmare on Elm Street remake. As a true Friday the 13th aficionado, it being one of my the things that I grew up with, I loved and watched to the point. When I was in high school, I wrote in a school newspaper a complete listing of Friday the 13th films and body count reviews, stuff like that. Yeah, I was that kid. I really love this series. And first off, if it's done by those guys, are they going to do a remake? Are they going to do a sequel to the last one? Is the found footage thing going to come about? I know that there's been talk about that. I'm not really big on the found footage idea. However, my ideal Friday the 13th film is actually Nathan's, BluRay Anonymous' ideal film, which is having it set in winter. I know you probably can't get the bathing suits that you can in a summer Friday the 13th film, but the whole isolation and the beauty of the snow and the way the blood splatter we're working at that, perfect stuff. So now I'm going to talk about Friday the 13th, the remake. It gets a lot of crap that it doesn't deserve. First off, I've got the killer cut right here. Really cool, by the way. If you don't have this, it's just a really great addition. I bought this back when Blockbuster was still around, so I actually got it for fairly inexpensive. But I would have paid full price for this one, actually. I'm a Friday the 13th fan. And let's address the remake, why don't we? To each his own, on what you like and what you don't like. But there's some complaints that don't cut the mustard. One of the amazing complaints that I heard was Friday the 13th had too much nudity. Friday the 13th. A series about camp counselors that get slaughtered, usually after they get naked and have sex. And it had too much nudity. Obviously, the people that had thought that had not seen Part 5 or Part 4. Or any of them, I guess. Because Friday the 13th, I always went for the money shot. I think the new one had like a longer nude scene, but really, is that an issue in an exploitation slasher film? No. Number 2. Jason runs. Yes. Yes, he does. He always ran. He got slower later because he became an undead zombie. But Jason, remember Part 3? Part 2? Brooker ran. Jason ran. Kind of clumsily in some scenes, but he ran. Jason can do archery. Well, his mother was a cook at a camp where he was spent time as a camp counselor. He has been thought to be dead, but actually in the woods for years, living on through hunting. I'm guessing he'd get good. And by the way, go back and watch Part 3 again. He's got really good aim. Jason lets somebody live. He kidnaps them. that one might seem a little different, like it's never been done or seen before, but it has he kidnapped? I'm not sure. We really haven't got into the backstory and stuff of that, but has Jason let people live before? Yeah, I think he has. Again, part 3, the unusual look, seeming sexual assault on the character. Jason didn't kill her. In part 2, when she looked like his mother for a little bit by putting on the sweater, and she didn't look like his mom, she just put on the sweater to give the illusion of looking like the mother, he stopped and wouldn't kill her, and he probably wouldn't have done it until he saw the shine of the machete, and then of course he went back in attack mode. So Jason does have a mother issue thing, so seeing somebody that reminds him a lot of his mother, he might kind of want to keep her around. His mother is the thing that, after all, scarred him into doing stuff in the first place. Jason has traps. Yes, Jason always. Maybe not bear traps or something like that. But Jason's always been kind of like a hunter character. Michael was a stalker in Myers in the Halloween series. Michael stalks and stuff like that. Jason hunts. He watches these people, and he always hunted. You go back and watch the original films. He's a big burly guy. He's spent time in the woods. He's got a cabin. He's eats animals. That he hunts. That's his thing. So seeing him actually doing it here, actually having the hunting motif, really kind of works. It's part of the series. Now you're not gonna believe this one, guys. This one I heard. Jason's weed. Okay. It's the whole weed patch. It's a MacGuffin. Just like Alfred Hitchcock would say, it's something to get people in a certain place. Jason's not growing weed or protecting weed. He's just trying to keep people away from his area. Think of Jason like nature, and you're messing with nature and you're polluting the area, the environment, whatever. And Jason is that reckoning that comes out and gets rid of people that don't belong. That's how I took Jason anyway, as basically a human force of nature, not as a misogynistic killer, not as a sex killer, but as a force of nature with mom issues. So yeah, nothing in this doesn't fit in the Friday the 13th films. It's whether you like it or not, it's a different thing. You may not be a Friday the 13th fan, and if not, well, that's not bad. I mean, like what you like. That's the thing. Everybody likes something different. But I'm a Friday the 13th fan. I don't think all the films are great. I think that Part 8 is weak. I think that Dimension? Was it Dimension? No, New Line. I think that New Line should never have ever gotten their hands on the Friday the 13th series, and they were the ruination of it. Although I did have some fun with Jason Goes to Hell. It's a horrible movie, and Jason X is fun, tongue-in-cheek, but it's not a great film. But I can watch them all. Jason vs. Freddy is probably my least favorite. Out of all of them there, that's the one I hate the most, because it is, if you want to see them take characters and ruin them, then watch Jason vs. Freddy and his whole stupid scared of water thing. Now, that being said, 2015, Shannon and Swift, no. Get new screenwriters. They did their stuff. They've had their time. They did okay with this one. I didn't mind this one. But I think they need fresh writers. I think they need somebody that actually enjoys and understands the series. And we need a new director. Marcus Nespo did a decent job with this here, but you know what? Let's forget that stuff and get him away from it. And by the way, no Rob Zombie. Just saying. We all know what he did with Halloween. Good Lord, we know what he did with Halloween. Don't let him touch Friday the 13th. Who would you like to direct Friday the 13th? Let me know in the comment down below. Tell me who you think should direct or write the new Friday the 13th movie. I just thought of that, and I don't have an answer right now. There's a few people I could think of, but I'm unsure. Pardon peanuts. So, talk to me about what you think the new Friday the 13th should be. What's your ideal Friday the 13th? Do you want found footage? Would you like a snow one? You want another reboot, a remake? Oh, so wait to this pain afterwards. Hungry. But definitely let me know how you feel. How do you feel about this movie? Are you a fan? Are you a fan of the series? I love Friday the 13th series. It's not classic cinema, but it's fun. And what's wrong with fun? What's wrong with the formula? If the formula works, why mess with it? Jason works killing people in the woods with a machete. He doesn't need good space. He doesn't need a body hop. He doesn't need to meet Freddy. He needs to kill people. Attractive people that are mostly unlikable with a couple likable characters in there. Friday the 13th Part 4 for me was the epitome of the Friday the 13th series. I love Part 5 too, because of cheesy badness. Is that the great film? No, but I just love Part 5, the deaths and the massive amounts of nudity. And the overall trying to do a story that harkened back to the original. I like the mystery aspect of that. What I would like to see? Tommy. I'm a Jarvis fan. I like to see Tommy. Thanks for watching, guys, and again, if you have not yet subscribed to BluRay Anonymous, do so. Great channel, great stuff. He did a kind of dinner with a movie type of thing as well, which is pretty cool. I can't cook, so I don't think I'll ever do dinner with a movie, unless it's like dinner with like takeout with a movie. That could work. I could call Boston Pizza or something like that and watch a movie that way. But as for me donning the chef's hat, I like my better half way too much to put her through that type of torture. So that's my video response to BluRay Anonymous's new Friday the 13th in 2015. If you haven't watched this video yet and you've just seen this one here, it'll be his videos on my Google Plus page, and check it out. Definitely go watch his video. Subscribe to his channel. There's so many great guys on here. If you haven't seen my shout-out video yet, I just recently did a big one. Check it out and see those guys on there. Subscribe to them. They're all great people. And there's even more that I've seen recently. And there's a couple people that I missed that I want to give them in a shout-out in their own video. There was hold on. There's a couple people here that I want to say, because I feel bad that when you're doing a video and you're trying to get everybody, that you just can't do it. And I'm not sure if I got a Buckrow Banzai or Caden LaPlante. I didn't get him. I want to believe two. Another horror collectible guy, Alyssa White, Cool Duder, D. Washington 607. Just if I missed those guys on the last one, I'm not sure. Horror Macabre Crazy, I'm not sure if I did or not, but you know what? Those are some ones I'll be mentioning in my next one anyway. Those are some great YouTubers. Thanks a lot, guys. Here we go, rambling again. My cup is empty. I need caffeination, and it's time for tea.